Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello and welcome to the 2013 IPC Powerlifting Open European Championships. Here in Russia, we are located in Aleksin, this little town about a couple of 100 kilometers away from the Russian capital. We are almost towards the end of our fourth competitive day. Now the competition will last through to Sunday, so tomorrow will be the final day of this event. Meanwhile, if you have been following us from the 22nd of May, then you might be already familiar with what's been happening, but if you're joining us for the second time, this is a live stream from the Tula region. And let me just update you on what's been happening here so far. And the best way to do that is probably to give you the standings. Oh, and by the way, all the standings, the latest results, news, features, interviews, and all the rest of that great stuff is available on our event website at paralympic.org. So you may check that out a little bit later on, but our next event will begin, and that's the men's up to 97 kilogram category. It will begin in a little less than 3 minutes. Meanwhile, as promised, here is the medal standings. So after 4 competitive days, well, fourth competitive day is still ongoing. We have Russia in first place. Now they won 5 gold medals on the men's side, same number on the women's side, 1 silver for women, a couple of bronze for men, and 1 bronze for women. So a total of 14 medals in first place. Poland is in second place. They have a total of 6 medals at this 2013 IPC Powerlifting Open European Championship. Poland claimed gold in the very first day of the competition, thanks to their women. So 2 gold medals for Poland, 3 silver, and 1 bronze. Now in third place, and I'm not counting by total medal count. I'm counting by the fact who won gold and who won silver. In third place, according to that kind of calculation, we have Greece, 1 gold medal and 2 silver, total of 3 medals. Now Ukraine is another nation that are winning quite a few medals here at this competition. They won 5 already in total, and Turkey won 4. So hopefully that gives you some kind of a picture of what's been happening here. Meanwhile, we have 11 lifters who will be stepping up to the bench in less than a minute from now. Throughout the championship, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at IPC Powerlifting, and on Facebook as well at facebook.com/IPC Powerlifting. And so far we've been getting some positive reviews from all over the world. So please do not stop at that, and continue sending us your comments, continue tweeting us, and be sure that we will respond, and we'll definitely listen to your suggestions. Countdown is now at 0. That means the competition is about to begin. Now, the up to 97 kilogram group was split into 2 subgroups, if you will. Group A and Group B. And first up, we will have Group B. And first on the podium will be United Arab Emirates representative Ibrahim Al-Musabi, third athlete from the United Arab Emirates here in Aleksin, Russia, and he will be going for 70 kilograms in his first attempt. Now, the world record in this category stands at 240 kilograms, and the European record stands at 130. And the European record holder is actually competing here as well. We will see him a little bit later on. He comes from the Netherlands, Toninho Norden. Meanwhile, let's see what's happening right now. Ibrahim Al-Musaabi, youngster from the United Arab Emirates. He will be gunning for 70 kilograms. And if he manages that, then that will be a brand new junior world record. Seemingly effortless. Judges, all three of them agree, and we have a new junior world record. Congratulations, Ibrahim. 70 kilograms on the first attempt. Okay, up next we have the European world record holder from the Netherlands. Second athlete from the Netherlands on the fourth competitive day. Patrick Dankers was here earlier. He won a bronze medal for the Netherlands. Meanwhile, his compatriot Toninho is going for 133 kilograms. And if he lifts that, that will be a brand new European record. Mind you, he will improve on his own mark. Toninho Norden from the Netherlands. Still over a minute left for the lift. Toninho uses all the time for concentration. All three judges say it was not a lift, but Toninho will get 2 more tries to improve on his own European record. Meanwhile, up next we have Slovakian Jan Kubosi. Now, Jan Kubosi began powerlifting back in 1996. He's already a very experienced athlete, as you may have gathered. He's 43 years old. All three judges say it's a good lift, and that means we have a brand new European record, and it belongs to Slovakia. The weight recorded is at 135. Now, up next, we have a powerlifter from Georgia, Yago Gorgodze. Also, a very warm welcome for the Georgian athletes here in Aleksin. Now, Iago became the first Georgian Paralympian when he participated in the 2008 Paralympic Games in Beijing. He was the only Georgian athlete there. And his coach, he had a couple of stints at the Olympic Games. Now, Iago is going for 160 kilograms. All three judges say it's a lift. Iago Gorgodze is now the new European record holder. Now, the reason why we have so many world and European records broken here in Alexin is because these championships include IPC's new weight categories, and they took effect on the 1st of January, and they changed the structure of weight classes, and that means that several world and European records will kilograms as well. And by the way, French nationals are just around the corner, and they'll take place from the 21st until the 22nd of June. Don't forget to follow that on the Paralympic.org website as well. Meanwhile, let's watch Julian and his attempt to lift 100. Next up, we have Great Britain, the hosts of the last Paralympic Games, Chris Rattenbury. And he's going for 167 kilograms. Aiming to surpass the rest of the field and directly into first place. First place now is... First place now belongs to Iago Gorgodze. He lifted 160 kilograms for a brand new European record. Once again, world record in that field is now at 240 kilograms. Chris Rattenbury, brand new European record on his very first attempt. 167 kilograms for Chris Rattenbury, Great Britain. Congratulations to him and to everyone watching back home. I know one person who is very satisfied with his performance, who is right here in Alexin, Russia, but I will tell you about him later on. He's no stranger to most of Team GB powerlifters. Hey, if you can guess what it is, why don't you send us a comment, or why don't you tweet us if you guessed it.
Bar loaded to 75 kilograms for the second attempt from United Arab Emirates, Ibrahim Musabi.
Okay, and now Group B are on the way to the second round of attempts, and we have Ibrahim Al-Musabi from the United Arab Emirates, the standing junior world record holder, and he lifted 17 his first attempt. We'll improve on that right now. We'll try to improve on that by another 5, and he's going for 75. And that was a good lift for the United Arab Emirates athletes. Ibrahim Al-Musabi, remember that name because I'm sure he will be famous in the Senior Olympics very soon, Paralympics. 75 kilograms for him. Meanwhile, up next we have Toninho Norden from the Netherlands. He lifted He attempted 133 in his first try, and he will try that just one more time.
Bar loaded to 133 kilograms for the second attempt from Netherlands.
Now, Taninho was a soldier in Afghanistan, and his vehicle was hit by a roadside bomb while he was there on duty, and after that his lower legs were amputated and he needed 9 operations. But after that he became a powerlifter and now defends his country's colors in this sport. Taninho Norden going for 133 kilograms. No lift, unfortunately, on his second attempt. One more lift for Taninho in the third attempt. Hopefully the coach will find the right words for his athlete. Meanwhile, up next we have Jan Kubasi of Slovakia. Now, Jan Kubasi lifted 135 in his first attempt. He is now going for 140.
Slovakia, Jan Kubasi.
His team comes from, I hope I pronounced this correctly, Banovce nad Bebravou. And once again, Jan is going for 140 kilograms. He currently sits third in the men's up to 97 kilogram group. Of course, we have more athletes from Group A, which will begin set on their path a little bit later on. Two judges say that was a good lift. Congratulations, Jan. 140 kilograms is his new mark. And now we have Julien Camdesousan stepping up to the bench. Next, he failed in his first attempt at 160 kilograms. So we'll try to repeat just that right now. Judges did not think that was consistent enough, and that's the key to having your weight registered here at the IPC event. So two failed attempts for Julien Camdesusson. And up next we have a representative from Sakartvelo, from Georgia. He lifted 160 kilograms and now going for 170. And of course I'm talking about Yago Gorgodze. And he is currently in second place. But if he lifts the next weight of 170 kilograms, he will not only move into first position in the men's up to 97 kilogram group, but he will also register a brand new European record. Once again, this athlete is definitely a pioneer for his nation. He became the first Georgian athlete to ever participate at the Paralympic Games. That was back in 2008. Unfortunately, his second attempt here in Alexin was unsuccessful, but he does get one more try. Meanwhile, he stays in second position in this group. One more try for Yago next time. Meanwhile, we have Chris Rassenberry from Great Britain. Now, Chris began weightlifting when he was just 18 years old. And initially, he was involved in wheelchair sprinting, and then only then he switched to powerlifting. Believes that powerlifting is a great spectator sport, and hopefully, dear viewers, you agree with him 100%. Meanwhile, Chris will be attempting 171 kilograms on his second try, and he is currently in first place in this group. No lift. But he still stays in first overall place in this group for now. And Chris will get one more attempt. Now, I wonder if anyone was able to answer my question on our Twitter or our Facebook. Okay, nothing on Twitter yet. Come on, Team Great Britain athletes, you must know what I was talking about. Okay, I will tell you when Chris's third attempt will come up. Meanwhile, thank you very much for all the good words that you're sending to us on Facebook. Thank you very much for your wishes, and believe you me, we are working on all the technical issues, and we will try and make the picture in the future as best as we can. And this is of course our first live broadcast with the commentary, and believe you me, it will only get better from here on out. Meanwhile, we have United Arab Emirates representative Ibrahim Al-Musabi, who failed in his first attempt at third attempt at 80 kilograms. But you know what? He's still the junior world record holder, and a great debut for this athlete. Remember this name, Ibrahim Al-Musabi. And he's certainly setting, just like the rest of the field, setting out on a long path to the Rio de Janeiro Paralympic Games in 2016. Meanwhile, up next, we have Toninho Norden from the Netherlands, who failed in his first 2 attempts and will now try to pull out all stops and make sure he registers at least 1 lift here in Aleksin, Russia. Hopefully he used his time wisely. Hopefully the coach had all the right things to tell him so. Toninho is going for 133 kilograms. Still over a minute and a half left before his lift, but he does not want to wait. Wants to tackle that right away. Well, no, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was not a lift. Toninho will be traveling home empty-handed. But he's also a fairly young athlete, born in 1987, so there's no other way but up from here. Meanwhile, up next, we have Slovakia in Jankubosi. Now, Jankubosi lifted both of his first attempts, 135 on the first one, 140 on the second one, and now he will be going for 147 to cement his 3rd place in the men's up to 97 kilogram category, Group B. Very experienced powerlifter, this one. He began back in 1996. And he's been very consistent here in Alexin as well. Yes, one hand went up faster than the other, and the judges said that was not a lift. So Jankubosi registers 140 kilograms in his 2nd attempt. He fails in at 147, but he is still in 3rd place for now. Okay, up next we have another powerlifter who is yet to register a weight here in Alexin, and that's representative of France, Julien Comte-de-Soussan. Also an up-and-coming powerlifter. So far, only 4 of 6 athletes in Group B were able to register their first lift. Unfortunately, this athlete will also be going home empty-handed. Julien Comte-de-Soussan finishes the competition Meanwhile, up next we have Great Britain's Chris Rattenbury. Okay, one man who is supporting him here, that's his former coach, John Amos. And of course, John Amos is now the chairperson of the IPC Powerlifting Sport Technical Committee, and he's right here making sure that everything runs smoothly. But John Amos, he's Paralympian himself, and he was the coach of Team Great Britain as well. So that's why I said that most of the Team GB should know him. So there you go, that was my question to you guys. Meanwhile, Chris Rattenbury will attempt 171 kilograms to cement his leading role in Group B of the men's up to 97 kilogram category. He lifted 167 in his first attempt and then failed 171 in his second, and we'll try to go for that right now. And we have a good lift by majority decision by Chris Rattenbury. Congratulations, Chris. Congratulations, Great Britain. And you have a brand new European record once again. The new world record now stands, European record now stands at 171 kilograms. Up next, we have Georgia, Yago Gorgodze. Meanwhile, while he's stepping up to the bench, we have an update from the Great City Games, which are taking place in Manchester. British Paralympic champion Johnny Peacock won the 100-meter sprint, and that was in a T43/44, and he did it in a time of 11.4 seconds. So once again, congratulations, Great Britain. Meanwhile, Yago Gorgodze, excuse me, he will attempt to surpass Chris Rattenbury into first place by lifting 175 kilograms. Now, mind you, he lifted 160 in his first attempt to claim his second place in the standings for now. And now he'll try to improve that by 15. Whoa. Less than a minute left for the lift. Wow. Unfortunately, that's not a lift by a majority decision. So Yago Gorgodze stays in second place for now. Meanwhile, Ibrahim Al-Musabi from the United Arab Emirates will try to break his own record. Now, he set the new junior world record at 75 kilograms in his second attempt, and then failed at 80 in his third, and now he's going for 83. Now, of course, after that, we will have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 athletes completing the up to 97 kilogram group. That will be, of course, Group A. We have just witnessed Group B. So expect more records to hopefully be surpassed. And the majority decision says it's not a lift. Once again, he is only young. He just turned 18 years old, Ibrahim Al-Musrabi. So hopefully this experience will work to his advantage in the future, and hopefully his coaches can explain to him exactly what he did wrong. But congratulations to him anyway on the first major title. Meanwhile, we are slowly but surely moving on to the A group of the men's up to 97 kilogram category. And up first, we are expecting an athlete from Poland, Mateusz Worozil. He's 31 years old, once again from Poland. And speaking of Poland, they're currently in second place in overall medal standings, if we count by gold. And he's going for 171. Mateusz Worozil passes the first barrier to the second with a weight of 171 kilograms. Okay, up next we have another Polish athlete. Up next we have another Polish athlete, Oka River. Now this is a Paralympic athlete. He competed in the Athens 2004 Games, where he won silver Paralympic medal. He's also competed in the 2008 Beijing Games, where he won the bronze Paralympic medal. Unfortunately, his first lift was unsuccessful. He gets 2 more tries though. Meanwhile, Serbia is up next on the bench, and we have Petar Milenkovic, and he's going for 196 kilograms. If he lifts that, Well, that would be a brand new European record as well. Doing the final touch-ups there. Every little detail counts. This is the only athlete from Serbia here at the 2013 IPC Powerlifting Open European Championships. No lift by majority decision. Petar will have another 2 chances to improve on that. Meanwhile, up next we have Ukraine. We have Anton Kryukov, who participated at the latest Paralympic Games in London, where he finished in 7th place. Also another youngster, so he'll certainly be looking forward to the next Summer Paralympic Games in Rio de Janeiro in 2016. Now Anton Kryukov comes from Mariupol in Ukraine. He's got a couple of coaches helping him out. Alferov and Kravchenko. And he's going for 196 kilograms, which will be the brand new European record if he lifts that. Two judges say no lift. So by majority decision, but never mind, 2 more tries left. Certainly both coaches and athletes are very passionate about their display. But you know what, there are plenty of eyes looking at the execution. So perhaps it's better to work on the mistakes backstage. After all, we do have 2 more tries. In the meanwhile, we have Ilnar Latipov from Russia. It's getting noisy in here. That means the Russians are coming. Now, Ilnar Latipov, he's not only a talented powerlifter, he's also a shot put and a discus throw athlete. So there you go. His coach, Stanislav Matuk, is helping him out. Now, Ilnar Latipov is 39 years old. 38 now. He will turn 39 later this year. He's going for 196. And that's not a lift. So far, only one athlete was able to register a weight here in the men's up to 97 kilogram group A, and that's an athlete from Poland, Mateusz Worozil. Meanwhile, next up, we are surpassing the 200 kilogram mark. And it's all about the nation of Iraq. Up next, Tahir Al-Ali will attempt 210 kilograms.
Closer to 210 kilograms for the first attempt from Iraq, Tahir Ali.
Для выполнения первой попытки на помост приглашается Tahir Al-Ali, Ирак, весом 200 килограмм.
I can see Iraqi flags in the crowd. Certainly another popular powerlifter here in Aleksin. He is a bronze medalist of the 2008 Paralympic Games in Beijing, where he lifted 222.5 kilograms. I can see Iraqi media here as well, watching their powerlifter very closely. And Tahir Al-Ali registers a brand new European record with a weight of 210 kilograms, and he moves into first place and becomes one of only 2 athletes that managed to lift a weight in the men's up to 97 kilogram group A, where we have 6 powerlifters participating. Okay, the other athlete who was successful in his first attempt, Poland's Mateusz Vorozil. He lifted 171 in his first, now going for 178 to seal his second place, well, for now.
Если попытка окажется успешной, спортсмен установит новый рекорд Европы.
Stand by, Oka River.
Готовится Рогала Ришар, Польша.
No lift for Mateusz Vorozil, and I've got a little correction to make. In fact, when Tahir Al-Ali lifted 210 kilograms, that could not count as a European record, and the European record still stands at 171 kilograms, and it belongs to England's, Great Britain's Chris Rattenbury. Meanwhile, another Polish powerlifter is about to step up to the bench, and that's Ryszard Rogala. Comes from the town of Gorzów, Poland. He began weightlifting in 1999 at the age of 24. Once again, Ryszard is the 2004 Paralympic runner-up at the Games in Athens, and in Beijing he kind of lowered his result to third place finish, so he has a silver and a bronze Paralympic medal. And we have a good lift. We have a good lift, and That means we have a brand new European record, 190 kilograms.
Please load the bar to
And it now belongs to Poland.
kilograms, rack height 17.
Ассистентам установить вес штанги 196 килограмм, высота стоек 17.
And up next we have Serbia.
Bar loaded to 196 kilograms.
And Petar Milenkovic, he failed in his first attempt, and he will now try to break the European record, which was just set by Richard Vergala, and he will attempt 196 kilograms. And the Serbian flags in the crowd as well.
You will be a new European record.
You know what? I cannot find an empty seat. Obviously, heavyweights are getting... The heavier the weights, the more people we have here in Alexin. Meanwhile, Petar Milenkovic is getting ready to lift 196 kilograms for a European record. And of course for second place as well. And judges say 2-1 majority decision. That's not a lift. One more try for Petar Milenkovic of Serbia.
Bar remains the same at 196 kilograms, rack height 13.
Okay, it's about to get noisy in here because a Russian athlete will be stepping up to the bench. Ilnar Latikov. Also a shot put and a discus throw athlete.
Bar loaded to 196 kilograms.
He also failed at 196 kilograms in his first attempt. And just like Petar Milenkovic, he will go for 196 in his second attempt as well. Everybody has flags today. It's a flag day.
If the news is successful, it will be a new European record.
Если попытка окажется успешной, спортсмен установит новый рекорд Европы.
Stanislav Matuk giving him last pointers. All three judges say yes, and the crowd goes absolutely wild. Ilnar Latikov registers a brand new European record with 196 kilograms.
Установил новый рекорд Европы.
Please load the bar to 198 kilograms.
Okay, up next we have Anton Krugov, who finished 7th at the Paralympic Games in London. His first attempt was also unsuccessful. By the way, he hails from Ukraine. And his first attempt was 196 kilograms, once again unsuccessful. And now he's upping that by 2, so 198. Only one powerlifter surpassed the 200 kilogram mark. We'll talk about him very soon. He will be the next athlete, in fact. Meanwhile, Anton Krugov from Ukraine's Mariupol.
Stand by Tahir Ali.
Готовится Таир Ал-Али, Ирак.
Yes, and it's a good lift, and we have another European record set by Anton Krukov, and that European record now stands at 198 kilograms. Congratulations, Ukraine.
Brothers, please put the bar to 217 kilograms. Rack height for me.
Okay, next up, the leader of this group from Iraq, Tahir Ali, lifted 210 in his first attempt, and he is now going for 217. The world record in the men's up to 97 kilogram group was set at Faza earlier, and it's now at 240 kilograms.
For the second attempt from Iraq, Tahir Ali.
Для выполнения второй попытки на помост приглашается Tahir Ali, Ирак.
Huge welcome from his fellow compatriots. We're out here in big numbers. Once again, this is a bronze medalist of the 2008 Paralympic Games. In a few more minutes, he will become the next European champion. European Open champion. Or just an Open champion. Majority decision says no, but he gets one more try, and this rounds up the second attempt by all the athletes. We're moving to third and final attempt. And first up we have Mateusz Vorozil, who's currently ranked 5th. And he's going for 178 kilograms.
For the third and final attempt from Poland, Matthew Wolowski.
That will still leave him in 5th place.
Помост приглашается Матеуш Vorozil, Польша. Весом 178 килограмм.
Stand by. Oka River.
And he gets it by majority decision, and his registered weight is now at 178 kilograms.
Please put the bar to 196 kilograms. Rack height 19.
Ассистентам установите штраф на 100
That puts him in 5th overall place in this contest. Meanwhile, another Polish powerlifter will be up next, and that's of course Ryszard Regala. The 2004 Paralympic Games in Athens was obviously the highlight of his career. That's where he won a silver Paralympic medal. He later won another Paralympic medal, but of a lesser value. It was a bronze in Beijing back in 2008.
Stand by. Kita Velasquez.
He lifted 190 in his second attempt, now going for 196. Let's go level on kilograms with Russia's Ilnar Latipov. Region of Russia stays at 190 kilograms. He is in 4th place, and that was his final lift. Meanwhile, up next we have Petar Milenkovic of Serbia going for his 3rd attempt. Perhaps 3rd time's a charm, and he will be able to lift that, but he's decided to raise his weights from 196 kilograms, which was, by the way, unsuccessful, and now he's going for 201 kilograms. If he achieves that, well, he will jump right into 2nd place for a silver medal of the European Championship. No lift. Unfortunately, Petar Milenkovic of Serbia. Great effort, but technically that was not quite correct. And he's also leaving the competition empty-handed. Meanwhile, another athlete who will try his luck at a weight of over 200 kilograms is Russia's Ilnar Latipov, who currently sits in 3rd place with 196 kg. Ladies and gents, hopefully you can hear this chant. Obviously his fellow athletes and other fans here cheering him on, chanting Russia, Russia. But I don't think that's allowed during the actual lift. Perhaps only the coach is allowed to speak. Going for 201 kilograms. Well, 2-1. No lift for Ilnar Latipov, who stays in 3rd place with 196 kilograms. Up next, we have Ukrainian representative Anton Krukov, who's also going for a weight of over 200. In fact, it's 202 kilograms. He's currently in 2nd place in the standings. Well, interim standings, that is. Of course, this competition is not yet over, although it's definitely getting close to that. Anton Krukov of Ukraine, he participated in the Beijing Games, London Games. He finished 7th there. He lifted 198 in his 2nd attempt here in Aleksin. Ukraine sent quite a large team out here as well. Well, Ukraine is Russia's immediate neighbor, so it was easier for Ukraine to get here than, for example, for 3 Chilean athletes, whom it took 18 hours to get to Russia. Anton Krukov, 202 kilograms, and he is still in second place, and he finishes this competition on a very, very high note. Next up, we have Taher Alali, who will try and repeat. Who's going for 217 kilograms right now, an attempt which he failed second time around. But he is definitely in the command and lead at these Open Championships. Now, I wonder what the coach is telling him right now. It could be anything, as long as it works. That's more than twice his body weight. No lift. Unfortunately for Iraq, no lift. But you know what? He is still in first place in the open competition. Meanwhile, we have another competitor going for a fourth attempt, and that's Ukraine's Anton Krukov, who wants to improve on his 202 kilograms and wants to raise it by another 3 to 205. Now, he's currently the leader of the European part of the championships, the 2013 IPC Powerlifting Open and European Championships. And of course, that will be a new European record as well, which is now his as well at 202 kilograms. Certainly a great start for Anton Krukov of Ukraine. Great start before qualification for next year's World Championship. And of course, eventually the Rio 2016 Paralympic Summer Games. There, Anton Krukov is coming out right now. Great support from fellow Ukrainians. I think Anton's coach looks more excited than the actual athlete. And yes, we have yet another European record, thanks to the efforts of Ukrainian athlete Anton Krukov. And yes, his coach is definitely much happier than he is. But you know what? That's why we have coaches to psych us up. And this particular coach did an absolutely outstanding job in preparing his athletes for this competition. Meanwhile, this is the end of the fourth competitive day here in Aleksin, Russia. Be sure to join us again tomorrow at 1 o'clock Moscow time for the women's 67 and 73, and I'm sorry, that was today, for the women's 86 kilogram category, and for the men's 177 kilogram category. That's going to be a great show, so tune in to Paralympic.org and to our YouTube channel as well. Thank you very much for being with Paralympic.org and with me, Roman Kosrev. Talk to you soon.